Hey guys, Michael here with Lawn Appreciation. I wanted to discuss a topic too many people don't think about, yet is an important consideration before signing up with a lawn care company, and that is what kind of pricing model are they using when they're charging you. Today, we're going to look at two of the most popular pricing plans with lawn care businesses, contracts versus pay per service. Before I start the video, guys, this video primarily targets residential consumers and not commercial. For commercial clients, it's a totally different game and it's a topic for a different time. But for now, we're just gonna put all our focus in just the homeowners for the time being. If you've ever signed up with a lawn care company before, you are more than likely familiar with how contracts work. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the contract model pertains to a plan where your lawn care provider bundles a variety of their services together into one package, essentially creating a subscription of sorts where you pay a fixed, typically monthly price over an agreed duration, and that duration usually lasts a year. This has become a widely popular choice amongst lawn care providers and homeowners alike. However, does the contract model really beat out the original standard pay-as-you-go model? And is it truly better for you? We're going to go ahead and look at some of the pros and cons, and we're going to begin with the contract model. As mentioned earlier, this is a very, very popular choice, and many lawn care providers offer essentially become the norm. Pros: better rates. Oftentimes, contracts offer a better deal and overall price, since you are picking up a wide array of services from the same company versus just paying for them individually. If you are in need of multiple services, contracts can really help offset some of the financial investment that you're going to be making in your lawn. Pro number two, less upkeep. Because contracts involve integrating multiple services together into one package, all those services are put on automation, essentially allowing you to not have to worry about what your lawn needs or may need throughout the year. In addition, because the cost is the same each month, you'll know exactly how much you're going to be spending on your lawn. This generally eliminates you having to do more accounting, and it also gives you a better idea of just your costs. Pro number three for contracts: prioritization. Because contracts are long-term for the client and in writing, lawn care companies will oftentimes prioritize clients and members who signed a contract with them. This is especially important when the weather becomes an issue for a prolonged period of time. For example, if it has rained for multiple days in a row, lawn care companies will usually make sure their clients who are under contract, since they've done an investment with them, are taken care of first before their seasonal clients. Now let's look at some of the cons for contracts. It's a binding commitment. As all of you are probably well aware, contracts are a commitment. In the past, many lawn care companies were really lenient when it came to contract terms and allowed the client to opt out whenever they really wanted. At worst, to opt out, maybe you have to give just a 30-day notice in advance. While it was great for the consumer and made things a lot easier, it did cause a lot of problems for lawn care companies. Lawn care companies, they have wised up since then, and there's much stronger penalties for those that do want to walk away in the middle of the year. Con number two, service imbalance. I'm going to talk about this a lot. In my opinion, it's the single biggest overlooked aspect of contracts that people don't consider before signing up with one. Contracts involve signing up with an average of 4 to 6 different services, and each service requires a different skill set to really truly be great at it. Not every company has the tools and team to provide admirable quality and reliability on each and every one of those services. For example, the company could be the best in the city at lawn mowing, but be awful at fertilization and weed control. So please make sure when you sign up to be able to check and see that each service you're signing up for is up to par with your expectations. Con number three, paperwork and terms. While contracts provide less upkeep once everything is set up, initially requires much more paperwork up front. In addition, there are a lot more terms and rules set in place that you need to agree to that seasonal clients just don't have to worry about. Let's look at the pay-per-service model. The pay-per-service model is the classic standard model that lawn care services use. It's simple. As you guys are aware, you just pay for every service individually. But let's go ahead and look at what the pros and the cons are compared to the contracts. Pro number one, flexibility. Pay-per-service offers much better flexibility in virtually every aspect. If clients know what they want and need, they can invest in only signing up for those services they require rather than investing into multiple services and not truly knowing if they will need them or not down the road. Pro number two, less complication. While contracts offer less upkeep for the client in long-term, certain areas long-term, they are ironically more complicated as well due to things like those detailed terms and disclaimers, as well as justifying the value of each service you're receiving, since you pay a fixed amount each month and that dollar value just isn't on everything individually. With the pay-per-service model, you are more in control because you pay for what you receive and you determine its worth right when you receive it, since there is a dollar amount right next to everything individually. Pro number 3, walk away when you want to. Because you are paying for everything as you receive it, there is no commitment of any kind. If you determine that the service isn't up to the standard that you were looking for, or if you just simply want to budget and do it yourself or find a different provider altogether, this allows you to easily do so, and you can walk away more easily. But let's look at some of the cons for pay-per-service model, and that's higher costs. It's great for picking up a couple of services, but if the company does offer a contract and you want to receive more services, more chances than not you'll receive a much better dollar value and deal by signing up with that annual agreement. Con number 2 is less automation. As mentioned earlier, contracts are a commitment, which means your services become more automated throughout the year. With pay-per-service model, unless your lawn care company makes an effort to really reach out to you and ask every year if you'll need to remember to sign up for services such as seeding and aeration or bush trimming, that it's your job to make sure you remind them for. With contracts, you don't have to worry about that. Con number 3, less promotions and deals. While some lawn care providers don't really like contracts, if they offer them, they prefer them. Lawn care companies will often promote and offer better deals if you sign a contract versus just sticking by paying per service. For example, if you sign a 12-month contract with us, receive your first month for free, or an annual contract customer will receive an exclusive discount, such as like a one-time mulch for them that a seasonal client just would not be offered. So looking at the both of them, so which one is better? I mean, the majority of people think the contract model is the way to go. However, I do think it is situational. It really does depend on what you want right at the moment. While the majority of the lawn care companies do offer contracts, it's not necessarily the best for you. Do you guys have a preference yourself? Do you guys have an experience with contracts or pay-per-service model you'd like to share with us? No, please let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you disliked it or would like to offer insight, please feel free to do that as well. I want to bring the best content I can to you guys, and any form of feedback, whether positive or negative, is extremely helpful to me. Thank you again, guys, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Take care.